All right, good morning, everybody. If you can hear me and if I sound okay, hit that number 1, please. Again, if you can hear me and if I sound all right. Ty, Hoover, Brett, HR, Greg, Trucking. All right, perfect. Pam, Sub-Zero, thank you. All right, well, for those of you that watch us in the archive, first off, thank you. But if you want to have something to continue to watch, then you can help support the stream, as this is totally viewer supported, no sponsorships, by using code CLAY, all caps. Any of these prop firms I use, I recommend. Take Profit Trader. I think they're the king of the industry. So that's who I use and recommend. But yes, if you use somebody else and you enjoy the live stream, you want to continue to have something to watch in the archive, then yeah, code CLAY, all caps, with any of these prop firms is how you can ensure and play a role in that continuing. All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. Well, good morning. It is, what is today? Tuesday, March 10th. The year is 2026. And, yeah, we'll get to my day. Not a good day. So, I suppose it could be way, way, way worse, but it still could be better. So, hopefully your days are going better. As your first reminder, please hit that like button if you've been here before. We're going for 400 likes today. So, if you hit that like button, it does help. So if you've never been here before, first off, welcome. Great to have you. No need to hit the like button. I understand you have no idea if you're going to enjoy it. But if you have been here before, then yeah, first reminder to hit that like button, as it does help. It does make a difference. So hopefully you're all having good days, to which I am not, but that's all right. So I don't know. We'll get to it at 11 a.m. Somebody remind me. 11 a.m. Tell us about your day. But right now, we are just grinding higher. Hey, M, I can now request my first ever payout. Hey, congrats, Panther. Very good. That's a great accomplishment for sure. Well done. Well done. All right. Well, like I said, right now, just for any of you in fact, I'll just show it real quick. This just continues to rub. Again, it's hindsight trading, but it just rubs salt in the wound. So right here, this was from this morning to the private community, 900 bounce point. So, I had it mapped out. Now, of course, this is when the price was way up here, but 900 bounce point. And on the account that I may or may not have, I was just like, you know what? I want to save that account for that level right there. And then I didn't. And then you can't make this stuff up. Not now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying I would have gotten, that this 100-point move. But I'm just saying, came down here and bounced. It bounced plenty for me to use the strategy that I wanted to use on that account. So then see that, it's just like a little bit of salt in the wound. But it is what it is. Hey, Goose. Well, right now, kind of... for me at least, in the middle of no man's land. It could be an interesting short up around the overnight high. The 21 EMA is way down here, so sure, it's got a little bit of a pullback here, but not really. I'd like to see it catch up a little bit closer to the 21 EMA before I try to take a swing at anything. But how are all your days going, though? Good, bad, great, terrible? Passed an account, blew an account, qualified for a payout? How are your days going? Panther qualified for his first ever payout, which is great. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Hoover. Well, all right, there we go. Good day. That's good, at least. Well, this is great. On my front, bad trading day. Live stream numbers are down. Nobody's talking in the chat. When it rains, it pours, huh? When it rains, it pours. But one of my valuation accounts is too high. Really good. Been trading with. Okay, well, hey, whoever RRF, let's keep on the. Please don't serve as a salesman for other people. Zach, better than yesterday. Wow, caught 100 points. Good job. Blown, reset, blown, taking a step back. All right, Fairchild. Yeah, up and down. Got clapped trying to short. Time change, she'll get everybody. Today, I don't know. I just traded in the times where I guess it just didn't make sense to trade because there were some really tricky moments, but then there were some just very textbook moments too that I just, yeah. I can't get my hotkeys and trade of it to work to save my life. Yeah, I don't use hotkeys, so I will be of no value in that regard. One account good. Now so I set up my per Clay's video during the open because trader being sucks. Well, they're gonna get trade in the first hour. Oh, because trading view. Okay, I was gonna say. Well, Tradeovate's not that bad, but trading view is what you said. Watching newsfeed, you never. Morning up about 900. All right, good. Well, it sounds like you guys we have a mixed bag, but which would be I don't even know what to think. I do know what to think here. This can be tricky. Where it was sideways, acted like it wanted to finally break to the downside and be weak, and then I was like, just kidding, ripped all the way up here, and then came down, acted like, no, just kidding, we're going to be weak. And then I was like, no, actually, we want to be strong. And then that right there rolled down. And that right, anyways, we'll get to it in a little bit. Do you click on the little line every time you want to draw a line? I click right here to drawing tools. Clicking on drawing tools opens that up. Again, and now the price right. Look at the 5 minute. Oh. I think that was yesterday where I commented. We had that one stretch where it was like all red. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going on 40 minutes of just green candles here on the 5 minute. Again, I will be interested in a short up round here. That is the overnight high and the high of the day, which is the white line. So the price can never get above that white line. The white line itself can only move higher. About 100 from my daily consistency, so I think I'll stop for the day so I don't mess it up. Makes sense to me, Travis. I'm kind of sort of tempted for maybe a long down around here, but we're still kind of high up above the 21 EMA, so I don't know on that. I will say for those of you that are aware of the oil joke, I'm continuing to be an oil baron. This is from three or four trades, all winning trades. So I think I am now 5 for 5. So I am a flawless oil trader, no losing trades. Yesterday, were you trading on the Trump tweet rip happened? No. Yesterday after that stream, I was donezo. Only would have just YOLO'd along. Feels good to make progress with discipline. Yeah, that is always a good feeling, Tyler, when you can feel good in the discipline department. Do you trade micro, oil, or regular? That was CL, so the minis. I'm the king of buying the top and selling the bottom. I'll announce any attempt. All right, Kyle. That would be helpful. The anti-Kyle indicator, the fade indicator for Kyle. Again, looking for a short up around here, but it's first got to push up there, obviously. Again, somebody remind me at 11 a.m. Eastern to talk about my day. All I'll say is, please, I don't want to hear about that. You're always green. Don't make that comment today, please. Please. I'm just giving you a warning. If you're going to play the game of you're always green, you're going to look stupid, okay? You're going to look stupid, so don't make the comment. All right, I'm thinking about it. But we're seemingly studying out here. So let's see if this is some sort of top up there, or where we're at right now. And okay, never mind. I feel fine about that trade. It's just not the start, but that was totally looking like maybe it was finally getting top heavy after this candle here, but all right, next area I'll look for a short up around there, and we'll see what happens. Hey, Nero, good morning. I will say today is one of those days that makes me only want to trade 150K accounts now, because I would have been blown. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the 150K is nice. It is nice. It needs to be treated with respect, obviously, just because it can really amp up the whoa. I can take big size with this thing. But yes, it does also have a lot of benefits too, right? Give and take with anything. But I know what you mean. You will Shaddix, I know what you mean. Okay, I blew that 50K account. Well, Carlos, welcome to the club. That's part of trading. So in other words, you had a losing trade. Because if you view each account, Carlos, as a trade, your stop loss on that trade was, what, 102. So there you go. That trade just hit the stop loss. You're out 102. And having losing trades, aka in the prop firm space, blowing accounts, that is part of it. I don't know if that makes sense in your mind, Carlos, but that is how I view the whole prop firm space. Is each account itself is a trade. What is the stop loss associated with that trade? Well, whatever you paid for the account. Yeah, the 5-minute looks crazy extended. Agreed. But just complete grind city right now. Hey, good morning, Sky. I got a 25K account. Yeah, Carlos, you are kind of in the thrall. You're just in the phase of what account size is best for you. Some people love the 25K. Others despise it. So you'll have to obviously form your own opinion on it. Hey, Ryan. If one account is one trade, why bother with the stop loss? Just wondering. Yeah. That's why sometimes I don't have a stop loss. Because I'm like, I'm going to get aggressive with this thing. And if it works out and I get a banger trade, booyah. If not, oh well. I cook the account. So yeah, sometimes there is no stop loss on a prop account trade. Because in all actuality, like I said, the account itself is a stop loss. So that's what I mean. If with prop accounts, you could roast 10 accounts. And if you paid $100 for each of those accounts, okay, you're actually only down $1,000. But if on account number 11, aka trade number 11, you hit a banger and you make, I don't know, let's just say $1,500. Well, there you go. You're at like a 10% win rate, yet you're actually in the green. But yes, depending on the situation, depending on the account, there are times where, yeah, I don't have a stop loss necessarily. My stop loss is this is either going to be a great trade or it's a cooked account. But again, a cooked account is meaning, okay, you know, the account's gone, so whatever you paid for it. I'll tell you my mistake. I tried to play a momentum. I went big, setting a sell stop and a buy cover right after that, thinking if it goes in that direction, it will hit. It hit the sell, never hit the buy. Yeah. So you're just teaching responsible trading. Yeah, what I'm saying and what I'm still figuring out is that prop firm trading is not like normal trading. Like if it was my funds, and I'm sitting here saying, yeah, sometimes don't use a stop. That is so different than not using a stop in a prop account. Again, it's an apples and oranges game that I'm only about a year and a half, maybe going on 2 years in. That I admit I'm still trying to figure out the best way to kind of manage the system because it is a different system. When your ultimate risk is only whatever you bought the account for, it's way different than theoretically if you have 50K in an account, your risk is $50,000 every time you take a trade. All right, we are at this area where I said I'd be interested, and it is actually putzing around. Okay, I'm in short. Hey, thanks, Goose. Goose is like such a nice guy. Or I'm assuming you're a guy. And I'm short, looking for a little bit more of a rejection off of this overnight high area. Okay, Champ, I guess has some sort of crystal ball. He's telling us all sorts of stuff about the future. Impressive. Hey, good morning, Ask a Guy. Come on. Come down. Come on. Oh, boy. Gonna add more at the red line. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Terrible trade. I know. I know. I don't need any. I'm not even going to read the chat. I know. I know. All right, we're at 11:04. Okay, so let's just hop right into it. I'm not having a good day. That is just a result of today. There's a high chance this account goes bye-bye today. I hope not, but there's a chance. Where is it? So my day right here. And the key thing here is that word right there. My racehorse has gone to the cemetery. It's been a great run with this one. I don't think it was 2 months, maybe 18. What am I talking about? Maybe a month and a half. And this one here, I got long, like right around here. Actually, this was on MNQs too. Got long after this candle. I liked it. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking after here, maybe this is finally the move where it pushes up. But not that I needed a huge move. And then, yeah, the rest is history. Getting long here. And then thinking that these would help support the price. The VWAP, it didn't. And it was cooked. So that I am in a test account now because I am in no mental shape to be trying to trade a pro account right now. I will tell you that right now, and you probably just witnessed it there. Yes, in hindsight, had I held, this would actually be a really, really nice trade. But that is one of those where, there's a very. Maybe I'll cool off. Maybe I'll be all right. But yes, there's a chance that this account sees the graveyard too. But this is just a test account. So for me, when I'm in the mental state that I am, and this is kind of compounding from last week into yesterday. If you saw yesterday's live stream, there's a simmering of frustration, and this certainly has not helped. So when I'm in this mental state, firing up another pro account, firing up another racehorse, not smart at all. So it's one of those things where I need to get back to being disciplined, but like on that trade right there, I mean, adding and adding and adding, that was never part of the plan. I'm just in a very precarious mental state right now. So, not a good day. You're always green. Yes, I do understand. It can appear that way with prop accounts because you can always fire up new accounts. But there you go. There's a little behind the scenes of the reality is, and today some days I'm like, okay, yeah, I've blown a couple accounts, but I'm still actually green. That is because the racehorse is alive and producing. So even though I've lost accounts, because I'm actually making money from my pro account, it takes care of those costs. Blah blah blah. But today will be today is a red day. I mean, because that pro account is gone, I will not be getting any payouts from it. So yes, today is, but again, no trader is green every day, even in the monetary sense. So yes, today is just I don't know. It's a weird spot because overall, I'm fine. That account was great. Maybe I'll go back and calculate the ROI, and I don't know if I really care enough, but like great ROI in that account. But oh man, I had it for so long, and it's like a sentimental thing too. But what I don't want to do is this: start firing up a bunch of pros from the stable, and then just I don't want to cook like 5 racehorses today. Me just trying to get up to buffer as quick as possible. Blah blah blah. So that's what I need to avoid, and the stream is young. The stream is young. So I think you guys will all help me though, because I do not want to look like a absolute utter moron and just be like screw it and then roast like 5 pro accounts. That would not be good. So I think the live stream now, after the live stream is over, maybe that's when my true test starts. But like, yeah. I will sign up after you on take. Well, thank you, Frog Factor. So anyways, that is my day. So no, yes, I realize it looks like, oh man, great day. And on this account, I guess I'm doing fine. But this account might not survive. We'll see. It might not survive the stream. Last year, I remembered you said, forget about options, and you were right. I never looked back again, but studying trading. Well, I mean, Frogface, what did you use when you traded options? If you use charts, then what exactly are you studying with futures? Because futures, they just use charts. Thank you for showing this. Now I don't feel like such an idiot. No, it happens to everybody. I mean, the games are easy to play, though, right? I mean, it does not escape me that I did not have to share. Like, I could not have shared any of that, and I could have just been like, yep, hey, look, I'm always green. Here we are again. So I should probably write this down. 310. So for the next, this guy hides stuff, blah, blah, blah. This guy's always green, blah, blah, blah. No, I should be like, all right, go back and watch the March 10th. This is not the first. I mean, there's other episodes, but this will be the most recent one for the. Thankfully, though, we don't get those people that show up very much. But for the next, this dude's a shady scammer. He doesn't show losses. He's always green. It's amazing how he always starts up. You know, all those people now. There we go. March 10th. Go back and watch that one. I don't know, Zook's plenty. More than I can count. How's that? I have 14 green days in a row, God willing. So then if you have a red day, that means God was not willing for you to be green? Oh, this does look like a good pullback here. I'd like to see it get down a little bit closer to the 21 EMA, maybe for a long. Hey, good morning, Tim. I guess. Thanks, Todd. I'm glad. So Todd enjoys when I'm roasting accounts. I've blown 5 accounts. Again, at the end of the day, this is why I think prop firms are very powerful too. Because they give you, at least for me, they give me the same mental feelings I have when I had my real funds. But like the numbers are so different. Like the days where these days, let me just, So like this. These days, previously, the minus 4,500, like that's how I feel right now. I feel the exact same as those days where I do something super dumb and I lost $4,500. That minus 4,500 was my money because that's when I was using my funded or my accounts, my own money. But the emotions I feel right now feel like that. I feel like the scum of the earth. I feel like a scammer. Like, dude, you probably shouldn't be live streaming. Like, you don't know what you're doing. You suck, dude. What are you doing getting on YouTube and, trading in front of people? You are a scammer. You suck. What are you doing? Like, I have like all these negative feelings, the exact same that I have with those. But the numbers are so different. I'm not anywhere close. I'm not anywhere close. to minus. In fact, I am green because that account that I roasted had a way positive ROI. So like, it's not. So my point is this: is that's why I think prop firms and prop accounts are such a valuable learning tool. Because again, for me, they produce the same exact level of emotions that you have to learn to deal with, yet at a fraction of the cost. And it's those things like that I understand if you're brand new, you don't have that comparison. But like it's weird days like today make me that much more of a believer in prop firms because, like I said, same exact feelings as I had if on that trade, whatever that was, the minus 4,500s. But okay, champion, you're about to get banned. What are you talking about? You ever have problems with no? I've only ever used Take Profit Trader, Brando, and with Take Profit Trader, I've never had any issue at all. I was gonna say the same thing. It feels like I blew so much. Yeah, isn't that weird? So it's just because at the end of the day, trading. Okay, I was gonna say it has nothing. That's a strong word. It has very little to do with reading charts and patterns and all this sort of stuff. It has so much to do with managing the voices in your head. That's what trading ultimately boils down to. And with prop firms, and all it takes is a little skin in the game, and like these voices will be generated. What is a good return ROI on a prop account? Well, I mean, I would say if you can get the thing paid for. If you pay $100 and you make $100, you're playing with house money at that point. I mean, that is a very good risk versus reward situation where, like I said, if you pay $100 for the account and then you go and make $100, you are now at break even. So at that point, your risk is, okay, I'm at break even. Your reward is the sky. So yeah, what is a good ROI? Just getting yourself to, for the 150K account, if you paid the $200 or whatever it is, as soon as you make that $200, boom. I think that's a great ROI. I got my first payout in November. Haven't had one since. My problem is I build a habit to scale into fix the. Oh yeah. Trying to fix losses is not always the greatest. I think we've all been there. I can fix this. Yeah. I think we all. Well, I don't know about all. I think a lot of us have the. Oh, I can fix it voice, right? Oh, I can fix that. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. Except, as you understand now, Carlos, the cost out of your pocket was $100. Like, so think about that. When you lost that $1,500 back in 2017, that was your money. That was $1,500 out of your wallet. Today, same exact mental feelings, but it actually was only $100 out of your pocket. So that is my point. Exactly. I'm wondering if I take this buy up through here. Very clearly now the overnight high is behaving as I thought it would over here, right? This how it's behaving right now. Oh yeah, that makes very good sense. I was just thinking that this behavior would have shown up over here and not had this. I can fix it. Lost me a TPT val on a 5-day. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know, Raspberry. I think it locks you out of everything. Mitmont can help you. I think everything, right, Mitmont? Can you tag Raspberry and maybe help him answer that? Doggone it. I promise I was thinking about buying that and I turned my head and I missed it. I'll take a swing at it short up here. Maybe like a double top. But Clay, let's get back to just good habits here. I have an entry at a logical spot, double top. I have a stop in. Right now, I'm in a little bit of trader rehab here. So looking to play the double top, short at the red line. Stop is at the green line. The only good thing about pretty much today is that I am still a flawless oil trader. I think I'm now 5 for 5 in my oil trades. Besides that, don't have a whole lot going on. I have locked myself out of trading for the rest of the day. I'm up a good amount, so I'm forcing myself to stop. All right, Matt. Yeah, Mitmont did reach out to Take Profit Trader, and they were able to unlock his lock. So if you're with Take Profit Trader and you like accidentally click the button, they do have a key, if you will. All right, looking to get short at the red line. Again, just trying to play a double top here. I wish I didn't. Oh, yeah, well. Just start off that email with, don't listen to anything I'm about to ask you to do. Okay, maybe kind of, sort of. If that red line turns blue, I'm short. Oh, come on. Oh, so close yet oh, so far away. I did adjust my order up a little bit more. Short at 210, stop loss 250. Oh, wow. All right, so you're prepared to hold for hours on end if need be. How many pro accounts would you recommend to have, or is one? I would recommend, so the racehorse model says you should have multiple pro accounts. Now, how many of those you want to have active is a different question. But yeah, I would say the more the merrier, because that's going to be the less of the mental stress. So the racehorse model says that even if you get an account passed, still work on passing more accounts, training more horses and turning them into racehorses. And then after they're trained into a racehorse, put them in the stable. Because the nice thing with Take Profit Trader is they don't charge you monthly fees. After you pass the test, all fees go away. From that angle, yeah, I believe just keep passing accounts. Build up that racehorse stable. Now, you could have up to 5 racehorses active, and you can copy trade up to 5 accounts. So that's where it's like, well, I don't know, because I don't know your goals. If you want to be copy trading, well, then you're going to need that many more in the stable. Could you copy trade pro accounts? Yes, you can copy trade up to 5 accounts. I have copy traded, and I eventually want to get back there, but kind of just taking things slow. And the other nice thing with Take Profit Trader, and where I'm at right now with the racehorse model, is I was in no way, shape, or form tempted to reset my pro account. Which, if you reset your pro account with Take Profit Trader, that is for the price it costs to reset a pro account, you could go buy like 5 or 6 test accounts. So it is very expensive. But I did not have that temptation. Why? Well, because I know that I know that I have accounts waiting for me in the stable. Got 10, 51, 50 gates and 49 waiting at the gate. You mean in the stable, Elusive Lens? Those are all, Carlos, what he means by that is they're all pros. I think that's what he means. Yeah, there you go. All right, so per the racehorse analogy, instead of at the gate, He means in the stable right now, because there's no way he has all those activated, because you can't have 10 accounts activated. So he has those in the stable, ready to go. And that's a huge thing mentally, because what happens, and what's happening to me, is I'd pass a test and then I'd start trading scared in my pro. And the source of that fear was, okay, I don't want to lose this thing because then I have to go through the test phase again. So then you start to trade scared. But if you already know that you have accounts waiting for you, then that alleviates that fear, because you don't have to say that, I got to do the test phase again. Well, no, you already know that, okay, I already have accounts waiting for me. And then the other way it helps is, like I just talked about, the avoidance of resetting the pro account. You don't need to even think about pressing that reset button, paying a ridiculous amount of money, because, well, you already know you have one sitting there in the stable for yourself. Clay, my sister-in-law is just starting to trade. I bought her first eval. Oh, well, you're a good guy. And you're even a better guy. Use code Clay. Very cool. We'll tell her about this baboon on YouTube live stream that she can watch. Yeah, $650 to reset a 50K. So that's the equivalent of you could buy 6 test accounts and $1,500 to reset. And you know, Take Profit Trader is banking. Because I tell you what, when I cook that account, I have no shame in admitting the amount of negative feelings and emotions that show up, and the amount of screw it that shows up. And the screw it can then translate into screw it, and you press that reset button and you pay a huge amount of money. Oh man. Shot from a business perspective, shout out to Take Profit Trader. They have that nailed down to a T. I don't know why more prop firms don't offer that. But yes, I did not have that struggle, because again, I know that I already have other accounts waiting for me. So yes, today was not that I needed more convincing, but the racehorse model, for me, it works. For me, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. Yeah, just because you get a pro account does not mean you have to activate it. Jim, I don't know if he's here right now, but there was one moment where he was like, I'm not activating any pro accounts until I get 4 pro accounts. And then I'm only going to activate 1 at a time. That way I know I have 3 waiting for me. So that is the one nice thing and I should note, this does not work at all prop firms, but the reason why Take Profit Trader is awesome amongst money is after you pass the phase, this per month goes away. This is only the test phase. After you turn this horse into a racehorse and put in the stable, there's no monthly charge for that. You can just let it sit in the stable, no extra cost. Now, other prop firms, some of them have monthly fees for every account. Take Profit Trader does not. So racehorse method or model may not work at all prop firms, but with Take Profit Trader, because of how their pricing works and how after you pass the test, aka turn the horse into a racehorse, all fees go away. Yeah, it makes sense to say, I pass a test, and you don't have to activate it right away. You can just let it sit there, and you can say, I'm not trading any more pro accounts until I get at least fill in the blank number of other pro accounts. And then I'm going to activate just 1, and then I can, start to build the stable that way. So a lot of ways to go about it. Do they charge to activate pro account? No, not if you use code Clay. Code Clay is also $0 activation fee. Okay, Paulo, we've been here before, my friend, I think. When you talk about prop firms, it's got to be a nuanced conversation. I think the first responsible question to ask when you're talking prop firms with somebody is this: are you a beginner to prop firms, or do you have experience with prop firms? If they say, I'm a beginner, then I think that eliminates a whole lot of prop firms, because prop firms have various degrees of rules. And that is why I like Take Profit Trader for beginner prop firm traders, because very, very clean set of rules. So I'm not saying anything negative against them, Paulo. I have a code for Lucid. But what I'm saying is they're not nearly as clean cut as Take Profit Trader. And I'm assuming a lot of people here are new to the prop firm landscape, which is why that's a very important point of distinction. All right, this could be a good long here as it's settling out. Hammer candle. Still have that order up there, but now. Okay, I'm long. See if we can get a bounce up off of this area here. Already got a couple nice candles, so and the candle's kind of hard to see. Well, it's right behind the letters. That's why. And I wish I could get the letters to go away, but come on, bounce, brother. I take a profit. Yeah. I love me some take profit trader. They are a for-profit business though, so they know what they're doing. That's where that whole pro account reset is a brilliant move on their end. I think they must have brought in some sort of like master psychologist and was like, hey, when people are in a very big state of just irritation, and you give them a chance to, that might be a good time to throw that out there. Yeah, and with Take Profit Trader, when you do pass and you want to activate it, there should be a credit in your credit bank. Thank you for everybody telling others to use code Clay. I really appreciate that. And I don't mean to nitpick, but unfortunately it matters. But it's actually code Clay, all caps. Because like on Take Profit Trader, lowercase CLAY does not work. It's got to be all caps. So I appreciate that. Like real Mike, I'm not trying to nitpick. Well, I am nitpicking, but unfortunately I have to kind of nitpick. This really just summarizes my trading, it seems like. I get, as far as I can tell, a nice little setup. A couple of hammer candles right at this area and an uptrend. I'm trying to trust the 21 EMA. Okay, added some more. See if we can get a bounce up off of our trusty friend, the 21 EMA, which is that green line there. Yeah. I'm just not good. I don't know what I'm doing. As soon as I get out, it's going to snap right back up. We're right here at these lows. That's what I'm trying to trust this stupid thing to bounce. Can I get a bounce from these lows? All right. I'm going to add here 10 more with... Is it just going to come right down through these lows too? Does this not care about supports anymore at all? Come on, now would be the time to bounce. Kind of like a little double bottomish area off of here. Okay. Okay, well, my line in the sand has got to be down here. That's my line in the sand. So it's either bouncing here or it's not. And at this point, just trying to play a bounce off these lows right here. And about to get stopped out. No, I don't believe you. You're just trying to get my hopes up. Maybe this is the bottom of a new range. Nope, there's some copium and I'm about to get stopped out and I'm out. Yeah. Let me put it this way. If you are blindly following me, you are an idiot. I'll say that one more time. If you are blindly following me because I'm some beautiful looking dude on YouTube, so you're like, oh, this guy must know what he's doing. You're an idiot, okay? You are an idiot. Yeah, go the opposite of me if you want to make money. Get wicked out for not knowing what lot is in a prop firm. I don't know what that means. Is there a way to make the candle countdown? I don't know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. This may cause a tilt. Brother, where were you at when I went over my day? I've already been in the tilt zone. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I saw that. I'm like, okay. That looks good. 2 hammer candles in a row right here on this former breakout point, which then acted as resistance, which when it got above it, okay, it makes sense that this former area of resistance is now back again acting as support. So yeah, nope, down it goes. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to trade. Okay, hey, Luck, before everybody starts to chime in and tell all the problems, Luck, if that trade had worked out and bounced, would you be saying that? No, you wouldn't. Stop acting like, oh, higher time frames have everything figured out. Okay? Yeah, sometimes you get stuck in noise on lower time frames, but the exact inverse argument can be made against higher time frames. Yes, I would. I don't know what yes, I would means. That's why I go from lower to the 15-second. No, you want it. I'll do calculate. Take a position, and I will go opposite of whatever that is. Guaranteed winner forever. Yeah, exactly, Cody. That's why I don't even bother trying to explain this stuff to these people that show up. They run their mouths without any context. It's just exactly, Cody. Thank you for taking the time to time it or to type that out. But you know, some people they're just you can tell they're yeah. Anyways. Yeah, and that's my point, Luck. That is my point. There is no holy grail solution. Thomas Sowell, there are no solutions. There are only trade-offs. Okay, Verse Ace gone. Somebody give Verse Ace a timeout. I'm not going to put up with her crap today. Just the timeout for Verse Ace. I'll let you determine the time, the amount. Okay, goodness. Yeah, she's been timed out about 18 times now. I wonder how that works. Does it all get added on top of the previous one? I don't know how that works, actually. How am I doing? I've been better. No, I'm pretty sure it's Verse Ace. I don't know, Todd. That's what I was wondering. If so, she may be gone until next year. And here's the bounce. Market is insane today. I don't know what it is. I really don't know anymore. Is it the market? Is it me? I don't know. Probably me. Okay, I'm short. Nice rejection off of that area. Even if this is just like some little new sideways channel with this the top and this the bottom, I mean, that's still plenty of wiggle room. Again, let's see if it can get rejected off of that area. All right. I have a small YouTube channel. No, I mean it is normal, right? Anyone shorting Neo stock? No, we're day trading futures here. Hey, outdoorsman. No, no, I'm not having a rough run. It's fantastic. It's peaches and rainbows and butterflies right now. Not a rough run at all. Christian Garcia. We'll see if he's got a. We got to keep an eye on Christian Garcia. He went in a total obnoxious mode yesterday. We'll see. We'll see if he's maybe had a change of heart or not. I'll give him credit. At least he's mapped out a trade plan. Good job, Zach. I'm going to have to use a code, Clay. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea if this is like a day where a lot of people have cooked accounts or not. I know I have, but no, you did go rogue. You were making like you're making those like guaranteed comments of where the price was going, you know. You cooked your pro. Doggone it. And it did. Yeah, but so are you saying you knew it would go there, Christian Garcia? Be very careful how you answer this question. So you're saying you knew that it would go to that level. You knew it would go there. Not you thought, but you knew. Is that what you're saying? Answer carefully. Best part is knowing you can stop loss your daily drawdown. Did I drop that in a video once? Gotcha. I just went the opposite of you, Clay, and it worked, so thanks for that. Okay. I mean, I get what you guys are saying, but I am a human being. Like, I get the joke, but it's not like the funniest thing right now. Okay, so in other words, Christian Garcia, you did not know that it was going to go up to that area. Knowing would be 100%. And if you're at 90%, then you didn't know. Kind of just chop, 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 chop. So is this the bottom of some kind of range down here? I don't know. Oil is not doing bad right now. Come on, oil. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. Oh, could try a short here. See if it gets rejected off this purple line. Which means it's probably getting ready to head up with my track record. Okay, I'm short gold. Or no, what is this? Oil. Come on. Come on. In a live stream entertainment kind of way, I'm almost hoping I get stopped out here because that just illustrates everything right there. It goes a little bit, I try to get out, then it stops and it goes right back against me. I mean, I really don't want to get stopped out, but if it does, just right on cue. Come on, oil, come back down. All right, there we go. This will be a green trade now. I only have one, so I can't scale out. So I'll just follow it down with my stop. If we can get down through that 21 EMA, I'll be hopeful. But I think that's a pretty big if. In other words, before it stops me out. Like if I gave this thing plenty of wiggle room, probably a better chance, but I'm not going to give it a bunch of wiggle room. So this will be a green trade. Now I'm just trying to figure out how big of a green trade because I don't know how far down this may want to roll over. But would love to see just... I mean, talk about a win-win. Well, I guess not for everybody. Oil companies don't want to see this come down. But besides that, yes, I'm still 100% as an oil trader now. I think this will be my 6 for 6. Unless there's massive slippage on this or something. No! Keep coming down. Roll over. Just give me one. I have yet to have one that really just pays me. It's been so long. But it's going to have to get down through that 21 EMA if I have any chance there. Just give me a movement like this. I don't think I'm asking for that much. Love trading with you, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you do the opposite of me, I'm sure you love trading with me. Come down. And stopped out. Hey, good morning, Gary. All right, well, there is an oil trade. Oh, maybe I should stick with oil. Maybe I should just stick with oil because maybe deep down I've been an oil baron this whole time and I didn't even know it. Thank you, Jersey. I appreciate that. Is that dude still around? I don't even know what's going on with NQ. What am I doing with my life? This choppy nonsense. Just trade the range, bro. I know, you're right. It's so hard to find the bottom and top of the ranges, though. Maybe use the MCL. No, I'm too much in degen mode right now. Like, that's the thing. I think that's what's ultimately starting to cause frustrations to boil over. I really don't want to be like, I'll scalpy scalp. I do scalpy scalp. I don't have anything against scalpy scalps. You know, just going for those quick little sniper shots, base little hits, whatever you want to call them. But man, I really do prefer to just let something cook, let it work out, let it flow, let it roll over, let it break out, you know, let it just, but I cannot remember the last one I've had where it just won't go. Like this right here. Just, and it still may go, and it's been a while. It has been a while, it seems like, since I've gotten one. Maybe I had one yesterday. Like I said, I could have a lot of confirmation bias right now. Any tips on getting over the depression of losing a pro account? Well, that's where the racehorse model comes into play. So maybe Blazin, assuming you're with Take Profit Trader, maybe for your next account, before you activate a pro account, tell yourself, I want to get at least, and I'm just making this number up, I want to get at least 3 pro accounts before I activate one pro account. That way, you know, when you have that one pro account activated, if you lose it, yeah, it'll be sad. I mean, I'm sad right now. I lost a pro account today, but at least you'll know. Okay, but I have a pro account waiting for me tomorrow because I have these other ones in the stable, if you will, to go with the racehorse analogy. So that would be that's how I'm dealing with it. Is I do the racehorse model again. A test account is a horse. As soon as you pass the test, AK, you have now turned that horse into a racehorse, AK your pro account. So I want to have multiple pro accounts just waiting for me in the stable because, again, with Take Profit Trader, there are no monthly fees after you pass the test. So you can have as many accounts as you want in storage at no extra charge. No, it's not a racehorse analogy. It's the racehorse model, as we call it. I guess it is an analogy, though, to be fair. Well, hopefully that all works out for him, J-Bo. Tacker? Is that his name, Tacker? If yes, that is a fantastic name. What is that his name? Am I saying it right? How long have I been trading? I don't know. It feels like basically about 5 minutes. Tacker. Hey, Tacker. Hopefully you're doing well. Get better, buddy. I got a son's name Trip. So I found Trip's name by running a Google search for cowboy names because I think cowboy names are awesome. So that's where the name Trip came from. Just a Google search cowboy names. Tacker, that's a cowboy name too. I like it. Can you Tacker? Like that's straight out of the Wild West. Love it. Get better, buddy. I went with Wyatt. Wyatt is another good one. That's straight up cowboy name. Yep, and Jet. Yeah, Jet too. I'd say Jet is kind of a cowboy name. Trip Tacker, that would be a good movie name. Good. Glad I could play a small little role in his little health journey right now. US 100 sell? I don't know. Is gold any better today than at least what? Let's see this. Okay, right now, to me, I am bullish on this. We have an uptrend. It is pulled back. It's at the overnight high. It's at the 21 EMA. We have these lower shadows representing buyers. But my confidence so shot, I'm like, is this actually bearish pattern right now? Like if it comes down here, I wouldn't mind snagging along and see if we can get another lower shadow, which would put me plenty in the green. And then if the lower shadow actually delivers that much more, but I don't know. To me, this would normally be, as it looks right now, like this would be representing bullish. This would be trading the trend, right? The trend is up. We have a little bit of a pullback. It's hovering around this area it's hovered before. We are about to break. We are about, or you think we are, Christian. You think we're about to break down, or we are about. Big difference between we are versus I think. Christian, can you clarify that? Hour mark in 2 minutes. Hour mark in 2 minutes. Good morning, Eddie. Look out for crude oil. Well, now what's crude oil? Did it roll over? Please don't tell me it rolled over. No, I'm still kind of putzing around right here. I was in an oil trade, and the dirty dog, I mean, I made money on it, but just... Okay, Christian, where did you go? I don't know why I'm giving this guy so many times. I'm pretty sure he's just a flat-out troll. The only reason why I don't say, because at least he's giving trade plans, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, but he just disappears. You don't understand why crude price is crashing? Well, it did get super overextended. But it is, okay. So does this mean, okay, what is the correlation? Okay, this makes sense. Inverse correlation right now. Notice oil is breaking out, and then the markets are like, well, we don't like that, so it's going down. But I don't know if that correlation has been fully intact. How did you get your green and purple lines? I have an entire video on how I set up my platform. Okay, so check this out, 650. There you go. I'm shorting gold here. No, please don't tell me gold actually came down, which would just show me that. Oh, okay. No, see, you're taking that as a short. Yeah, Jobo, you're probably right because I'm a total dent. But granted, if I were to get long, I'd want to see the price come up here first. So I would not just buy right here. So I'm bullish, but with a condition. I'd only be willing to get long up here. I don't know, man. Shorting there would have me. But again, you're probably right. I'm the one that doesn't know what he's doing. So oil prices crashed because Trump said the war will be over soon. Oh yeah, that was yesterday. I don't know. I think he probably just said that because he obviously understands what's going on with the markets. I haven't been great either today. Down. Oh, sorry to hear that, J-Bo. Hey, yo boy. Good morning. Okay, I'm gonna give Christian a timeout. He's a little too much for me. Whatever. All right, I'm trying to long here. I mean, this is probably the short spot, but it's bounced from there before. Bounced from there before. So it's probably about to dump. We also have over here on the 5-minute, we also have the 21 EMA right there. So I'd like to think there's logic behind this, but my logic has had no logic. So, yeah. Come on, please, please, please at least hit that one. Oh my goodness, what is this? What is going on? Is this a winning trade? Holy smokes. I don't know what, I don't really understand what's going on. What does this greenish color mean? Come on, just keep bouncing. For once, just keep bouncing. My stop is right there. So this will be a green trade, but can I get some follow through? Who cares at this point? Just put it down there. Just give the thing a chance, Clay. It'll probably end up coming down and still stopping you out, but who cares? Just give it a chance. I think this will still turn into a losing trade now. I don't know. Don't tell me if that. I don't even know. I don't know if that was. I think that was a red trade still because I only took off 3 and then I got stopped out on 5. Whatever. Yeah. I literally don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I guess I got a little bit of a bounce. That was great, but when it comes, that's just what I mean though. When it comes to the follow through, I just cannot get anything to follow through for me. Even when I gave that thing extra wiggle room, I don't know, man. Why did I go long? I literally gave an explanation why I went long. No, I don't want to go in timeout. I guess I could have, did I not? I thought I gave an explanation why I was going longer. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Can somebody confirm? I thought I gave an explanation of why I went long. I did. Thank you, Ryan. I was like, wait a second. I could have sworn I could have sworn I explained that. I did. All right. Thank you, BMR. Thank you, 650. What did gold do? Did I misread that one too? Yeah, for the well, okay. To be fair, I would have never gotten long because it would have never come up and filled me. But even that was so nice right there. Then just bleeds down through. Is oil make? Clay, do you do that before every trade you take? Do what? People, please, please, you've got to be specific. I understand from your point of view. You just heard me say something. So you start to but like in my world, because there's a delay, I said that thing like 3 to 5 seconds ago and I've kept talking. So you got to be as specific as possible. No, I don't explain every nook and cranny before every trade. So I do not do that. Yeah, Jason, no. That's I always come up one. I always, Jason. That's a pretty strong word. Check your live history. Yes, yes. I would know. Again, always. Think about that word, Jason. Meaning out of a billion times, if there's one time where I show that that's not true, well then your statement fell apart. Right? Watch this thing go straight up. That'd be so savage to anybody trying to play this short, which I'm thinking about. Well, words matter, Jason. I love when people say, "Oh, you're nitpicking." I was sorry for taking words and their definitions at face value. Man, you never do this. Well, oh, geez, thanks for nitpicking my word never. Well, good grief, that's a strong word. Of course I'm going to nitpick that. All right. You got to be. All right, I'm going to get short here. Like a little miniature double top at the 21, at the purple line, 50 period set moving average. And if this just keeps going straight up, whatever. I did. Like, no, go back up. Go back up. Come on, brother. Okay, I'm in. Okay, I have a couple cover orders down there if this does ultimately really want to start to get rejected. Again, I am short. Okay. That's my next batch of covers. What is this? A trade is actually giving me some follow through? Huh? Huh? What is it? What is going on right now? A trade is actually giving me follow through. Oh, now you're going to do that to me? Dude, come on. I mean, thank you for the follow through, but do you really have to end it like right there? Come back down. Good, my entry was up here, so I'm still plenty in the green, but it'd be way greener if it came back down here and at least hit that one. This is a nasty move, though, to the upside. Up, and now almost straight back down. I hope nobody was buying the breakout up there. And stopped out. So, nice trade there. I got follow through. So that was nice at least. Still dodging the question. No, you didn't. I'm not here every... Oh, can I show it? I already showed it, Jason. Oh, wait, no, I didn't show it this morning because it doesn't matter. I got... Okay, yeah, Jason's gone. People show up, act tough, dodging the question when things have already been addressed. This is the problem where when you show up late to somewhere and then you don't have full context and you start running your mouth. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, Jason. Jason the gaslighter about, well, gee, since when do definitions matter of words like always or never or absolute? Yeah, I don't know. He's in a timeout, though. We'll see if he reassesses. He doesn't seem like the type, though. It did. Yeah, it heard my sarcasm, Todd. It really did. That was crazy. You think it's just Chris Garcia? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I mentioned that. Okay, somebody give Versace another timeout. She hasn't learned. I'll let you be the judge. Give her another timeout. Not going to put up with Versace. Clay, didn't you know that absolute truth absolutely doesn't exist? Yeah, I see what you're doing there, brother. I see it. Hey, Nam. Does everybody know the timestamp? Since Greg asks the same thing every day. Yes, Greg, I'm grumpy right now. Go back to, I don't know, the 15-minute mark. I went over my day. I don't feel like talking about it anymore. What's going on today? I don't know. The circus is going on today. There we go. How's that for an answer? The circus. Maybe another short up there. It's been rejected several times before. Have the purple line. Again, that 50-period simple moving average. Yeah, exactly. I'm riding one of the motorbikes. Lines are chasing me. I'm trying to jump through hoops that are on fire while the song dun 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 dun, dun plays. Beautiful oil trades. Andrew the trader, you might be behind. If you're commenting on that last oil trade I took that like 20 minutes ago. George Costanza today. Oh, you went back and you're okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's true. Dang, nice CL sales. Paying off your car with the prop firm profits. Good job, brother. That makes my day feel a lot better. Who is this guy? I cannot stand these dents that show up. Oh, brother. No, I've never taken a payout. What's a payout? Itamar Jr. I'm a terrible trader. There you go. Are you happy? There you go. I'm a terrible trader. I don't know what I'm doing. Never taken a payout. Don't even know what a payout is. I just want to say thank you for introducing me to the prop firm trading. Well, you're welcome. All right. Kind of a double whammy of resistance up here. No, there's no limit, Carl. Assuming you're talking about take profit trader. What a just even this is not a total V. So like that, you can't say this is a V shape because there was that nice move there, but just nothing bigger. You're the man, Clay. I've been watching your content for years. Well, thank you, Busky. Since you've shown up out of nowhere, you've asked like 18 FBI questions. I'm a terrible trader. The point of this live stream, I make no claims about me as a trader. I'm not saying I'm a good trader. Heck, I'll just say I'm a bad trader. The whole point of this is to make people aware of Pam's plan. It's to make people aware in the day trading category to day trade futures through a prop firm, because that is by far the most efficient way to go about day trading. That is the point of this live stream. I know a lot of live streams out there. It's look at me, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that approach. All I'm saying is I make zero claims to my quality of a trader. The only claim I am making and that I'm willing to debate is in the category of day trading, is day trading futures through a prop firm the most efficient way to go about it? That is my claim that I am willing to defend. And I am undefeated in defending it, I should say. So all those other questions are irrelevant. Had a shorted overnight high but didn't get filled. Oh, it went above it. So you must have meant a little bit above it, because as far as I can tell, it went through there. See, I would nitpick. Futures are not the best way to trade. Futures in a prop firm are the best way to trade. I would never tell a beginner to go trade NQ. That is crazy. Again, mine is a very specific claim. Day trading futures through a prop firm. But futures with your own cash account, especially if you're new, terrible idea. You are going to get cooked. Might take this pullback, not me. Which means you should probably take it. Oh, you're trading. Okay, on NQ it didn't. That is weird how there are those little discrepancies. Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Dang. Sorry to see. Custom. That's always annoying, brother. I like this area as a short potentially. I mean, you have kind of this little miniature area of support, even going back to right here. So if it can clear down through there, does that unlock it? 700 in fees today. Goodness. Yeah, how do you rack up 700 in fees? No FDA approved. Well, stock updated daily. LGVN is a stock. We're day trading futures here. So day trading stocks is garbage. As a former day trader of options and stocks, they are definitely garbage compared to day trading futures through a prop firm. You need way more capital. You have more risk. You need way bigger moves, and yet you're still making less money. And then, of course, with options, same things, but on top of options, you have theta to deal with. So, yeah, LGVN, not on topic here. In fact, I would encourage you, brother, to kick that to the curb. Step into the world of day trading futures in a prop firm. I promise you'll be like, okay, yeah, these definitely move better than stocks. As we kind of wait, let's hop over here on oil. I'm still not a huge fan of jumping around to all these different contracts, but it is what it is. What's gold doing? See, doggone it. It's just little crap like this that makes it tricky. I was bullish here, then it drifts down, and then it starts to come back up. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just off. Beware of wicked out off stop losses. That exists everywhere, brother. Wicks exist in all markets. Therefore, wicks stop you out in all markets. like there, let's just, I don't even know what I have pulled up here. Let's see. Okay, HIMS. Here's his stock. Look at that. There's a wick. I bet that wick stopped out some longs before it came back up. Like, wick stopping people out is not unique to futures at all. It happens in anything that has candlesticks. Hey, thank you, Snarf Snarf. Thank you, Clay. You set the foundation of my trading. Very good. I appreciate that. Oh no, I was only $150 away from getting paid, and then added size to. Oh no, position went down 900 red. Okay, well at least you didn't lose the account. We'll try to look at that as the glass being half full. Could have been worse, but bummer. I lost like 400 on stocks and started to learn futures. Well, glad you kept it at only 400. Well, is this thing going to keep coming up, or is this just a fake breakout and is it going to come straight back down? I don't. In these markets, it seems like that is completely viable. I was a tick or two away from stop out. Well, wait a second there, Cody. I thought there were stop loss hunters. How could the stop loss hunters get within a tick or two and then not get you out? That sounded like you were easy pickings there. What in the world? Almost like stop loss hunting is a confirmation bias. I was stopped. Oh, sorry to hear it. Yeah. Exactly. There's nothing funnier than the. Although I think they could make a reasonable argument to you in that reply. But yeah, there is still some built-in kind of comedy to it. I don't know. If you have been thriving in this market over the past, I don't know, week and a half, couple weeks, I am very jealous of you. But in all actuality, congratulations. That's great. It has not been a train wreck again just because of the dynamics of how prop firms are structured and all that sort of stuff. But from a mental standpoint, this market over the past week and a half, couple weeks is just, it has got me by the gonads. It has got me by the mental gonads. But if you're like, no, I've got the market by its gonad, then good for you, man. I'm jealous, but I'm also happy for you. All right, I'm going to try the back test here. We have the back test of the breakout, and we have this overnight high. So let's see if it just wants to dump right down through. Trying to play the little back test and go here. Oh, my goodness. Please somebody tell me if that didn't. I thought that made sense. Just the classic little back test of go, consolidate out, and then keep on moving. But nope. All right, I'm out. Whatever. I mean, I even waited for, I'm like, all right, I don't want to just try to anticipate it. So like on this candle, I didn't want to just blindly buy. I was like, all right, let me wait for some sort of confirmation that maybe the price is actually stabilizing, that the price is actually maybe just taking a rest at the former breakout point. And oh, look, we also have the overnight high there. So I got the nice little candle right there showing what I thought was stabilization. Nope. Nope. I mean, maybe it's my own, and now you're gonna go up, huh? I know I did have the scalp there, but I thought there might be a little bit more to it. And now it comes back up. Ugh. Hmm. You got to be kidding me, brother. Well, if you went long there and somehow survived that pullback, I guess good on you. I did not survive. I'm long now. Where's your stop at, J-Bo? Yeah, just one of these things where 5 minute, for me, it's like, okay. $125. But like we have this big upper shadow, and the big upper shadow represents selling here on the 5 minute. So to get long up in this area for me is scary. But what do I know? It's probably about to break out. Since when does it actually care about those candles? It being the price these days. Short at 170. I mean, I'd probably be up more around, 177-ish. But yeah, same general area. I could see that. And it didn't get filled again. Yeah, man. Hey, if you're enjoying this in any way, shape, I mean, I don't know how you're enjoying. Maybe if you're just appreciating I don't even know. Just hit the like button if you feel like it. I guess. Never mind. I don't think I deserve likes today. So yeah, never mind. Never mind. There's probably like a subconscious reason why I haven't been asking for likes because I'm like, yeah, there's no way there's any value in any of this. So never mind. I don't deserve a like. All right, careful, J-Bo. Man, why is this guy bitter? It's been a rough one. You can go back to the, I don't know, 15-ish minute mark, and I go over my day, and it'll all make sense. All right, J-Bo, maybe he survived. I mean, not maybe. I know he did. His up was at 125. I just mean, okay, maybe that was it. Maybe here comes a move up. Is this finally going to be the breakout? Okay, I'm long. Come on, let's get that breakout. Come on, let's get it. You got to be kidding me. At least. Come on, get those next couple. Reach up there. I don't know why I don't know why I won't take scalpy scalps. I don't know why I won't do it. Come on. Push up there. Go. All right. Please don't stop me out. Just give me some sort of follow through. Again, it will be a green trade. Just trying to figure out how big of a green trade because I don't know how. Never mind. Man, it's been a rough for who? For you or me? Hopefully just for me. Hopefully it's not both of us, Brian. I can't. Oh, all right, good, Brian. The biggest value of your stream is that I'm not suffering. That's true. Misery does love company. Well, let's see if this thing rolls all the way over or not. I don't think anybody would be shocked by that at this point. You know, I never did ask, is there any afternoon news or no? I don't think there is, but I guess I could be wrong. Oh, CPI's tomorrow. I want to say if you're with Take Profit Trader and probably other prop firms, CPI you cannot trade with your pro account. Your commissions are insane, Vlad. All right, so there's nothing actually on the official calendar. Noted. Oh, good. Oil's rolling back over. Come on, oil. Come on down, brother. Iran may try to launch a nuke with a potato gun. You do. You never know. J-Bo, good for you for holding through all this. It has not been a clean breakout by any stretch, but I guess it's still got a chance for you. But yeah, shout out for you holding through all this. Ooh, yeah, gold is pretty slow. Look at the different. Look at the space here from here. Look, that's only 2 now. Usually on gold, that's bare minimum 5. So yeah, gold has definitely slowed down quite a bit. All right, thanks, Ryan. Feels like if it'll break, it'll be violent to the upside. On a normal day, I'd agree with you. I'd say I can see where we're coming from. But I don't know, man. I have no idea on a day like today. I'm short at 120 with 2 micros. Where's your stop at, Matty Futures? Wait, you're short at 128? Huh? Oh, okay. You did say you only have 2 micros. Okay. So you can give yourself a wider stop, I suppose. He's using the inverse Jobo indicator. That's got a nice ring to it. I mean, I agree. If it can clear through here, do you get some more push? But on a day like today, or is it just wick up, hit you, and then just plummet right back down? Rising wedge-ish. I mean, there's definitely a very well-defined lower trend line. In fact, so much so that I should probably get it documented in here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that line. I think it served its purpose. Trusting overnight. Yeah. I mean, I can see that, but I don't know. This trend line makes for an interesting potential short, but the problem is there's a lot of potential congestion. You have the 21 EMA, you have the 50 period simple moving average, that purple line right there. So it's like, I don't know if that's actually as good as what it potentially appears to be or not. Can you please show a few more bars for a slightly longer term perspective? I mean, no. These are as many bars I can show you because these are many bars that that exist. I don't think I'm understanding what you're saying. Like a few more bars like this. Whoa, hey, come back here. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, there you go. When did that get set? You added? Oh, nice job, J-Bo. I'm assuming you added. All right, J-Bo. Okay. See if we can get a push up through here. I'm going to try a long right up there. I mean, it is coiling up. It has got, you know, this little, I mean, a wedge right here. I mean, I'm going to give it a go. Everybody that's long is like, no, not you, not you. We all know it's going to do the opposite. I'm sorry. Sorry. I know the shorts are rejoicing right now if I get filled up there. As it comes back down again. Uh-oh. Oh, I hope you didn't just do the longs dirty like that. Got their hopes up and now you're going to dump. You're not on the 5 minute like me. Well, I have the 5 minute over there. I'm just asking you, where's your stop at? Whoa, oh my goodness. That is doing longs dirty. Wow. That is just dirty. Longs at 24 are chilling. Yeah, those that bought 14 hours ago, yeah, they are chilling. They're also have a strategy that requires you to hold for hours on end. Well, I have not done a whole lot correctly today, but I'm glad I had my buy up here. And I'm glad I did not anticipate anything, because had I anticipated it, I would have been wrong. Maddie, can you please tell us what your stop loss was? I'm not sure why you're, to be fair to you, maybe you already answered it and I missed it. But I get it. Your entry point was 128, I think. Where's your stop at? That was your best short? Congrats. Well, the trend line that I had drawn, that I did not trust, of course, the ones I don't trust actually worked out, so yeah. But that was rough for the longs there for sure. Man. Got smoke. Yeah, I can see why you added there. I can see it. I consider myself unstoppable. Okay, so you don't have a stop. That's all you got to say. Is you're YOLOing the account. If the account blows up, so be it. That's all you got to say. I mean, if you're gonna YOLO, why are you doing it with 2MNQ? Like, why don't you just go with bigger size? That way you don't have to sit around for hours on end to figure out if your YOLO is gonna work. Again, within the nature of a prop firm, I'm not totally opposed, especially if it's a test account, to just going really aggressive and just either, blow up or you get the thing passed. Like, there's nooks and crannies in the prop firm world, but like, I don't know, I don't understand 2MNQ and then no stop loss. It's like, okay, that's a YOLO trade, but like you're YOLOing with 2MNQ. And I'm not saying he's wrong. That's why I'm curious about that. That's why I'm asking him, but like, why? Why are you doing this with 2MNQ? Hey, Grillin. Yeah, yeah. I am just curious also. Curious about what? I reset a pro account to get 3 back. All right. On 50K, only need 51 ticks. 2 MQ is huge these days. You can make or lose a ton. See if what works. I don't understand. What are you seeing if it works? Just like YOLOing 2 MNQ with no stop loss? What is for lunch? I don't eat lunch. Lunch is for the week. All right, well, that trend line played out. Yeah, spankings are for lunch. You think you get this grumpy by eating lunch? Well, I don't eat lunch. I'm thinking about a buy here. It's really a question of, do I still think that that area right here, do I still think that's a support? That's the thought process in my mind right now. That's what I have to question. Do I still think that could be an area of support? If so, then who knows? Comes down here and maybe gets some sort of bounce. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking right now. OMAD is where it's at? What's OMAD? All right, maybe a short here. Wait, am I in NQs right now? I've been on NQ this whole time trying to take trades. What am I doing? Oh, no. All right, here it comes, sending the longs on tilt. If this thing finally breaks, oh my goodness. All the longs that took the beat in there or got stopped out, that's not going to be good for their mental health. Crazy. All right, I'm going to try it. Okay, there we go. Go, go, go. Keep going. Come on, volume. Stay strong. You just cleared through this key area. Let's go. J-Bo's in with me. All right, J-Bo, let's go. Exactly, Brian. Yes. Are we buying tops or buying a breakout? We shall soon find out. Exactly. That is so well said. That's how trading works. Did we just buy the top or buy the breakout? Well, we got to wait for hindsight. Well, yeah. That is exactly how trading works. I love the volume here, though. I mean, come on. Are you... If it pulls back a little bit more, I'm going to throw in a buy order here to add. Okay, there we go. I'm buying some more there. Okay. Okay, come on now. Come on now, let's get moving again. Let's go. Let's go. Get above that blue line. That blue line is my average price. Come on. Let's go. Just in case it double tops, I'll throw my first target out there. But if it doesn't double top and it actually breaks out, I'll still have some for the party. But hey, let's first just see if it can even get up there. Come on. Ugh. Now my blue line, my entry is the resistance. Come on. Just push for once. Go. Come on. Go, go, go. This blue line. Killing me. Go! Man, the 5 minutes just like, oh, if it breaks out, it could so get moving. But it seems like it's such a massive if. Oh, my goodness. This is ridiculous. Give me a 1 if you're long with me right now. Anybody else long? I know Joe Bo. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Dude. Oh, you just can't make this stuff up. I'm actually slightly in front of that high anyways, and it still wouldn't fill me. All right, because at least I'm not alone. At least I'm not the only person that's completely crazy thinking this was a long. Again, to be fair, don't get spooked. To be fair, I've had the opportunity at scalpy scalps. And I'm buying again. I'm buying more here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Push. I know I'm right on the edge of a huge breakout. I mean, come on, just go. All these higher lows, just come on, go. Down, down, down. Okay, we're giving him a timeout. I'm on the edge of something. Do I add more? There is the question. And yes, yes is the answer. I'm adding more at that green line. Could add some more right there. We're looking for the bounce. Yeah. No, let me wait for confirmation. Only if it comes up. So buying more at the green line. That would be a very nice looking setup because that would imply that once again we have a lower shadow here. Come on, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this could be a beautiful candle. Come on. Okay, I added a couple. Come on, push now. Beautiful candle. Beautiful candle. Just go. This blue line is going to send me to the sane asylum. It is going to send me to the crazy tune. Somebody give me a straitjacket. Go! Go! Go, brother! Go! Go! At least hit that first target. Thank you, brother. What is that? What is that? Nope, nope. What was that garbage? All right, fine. What? I don't even... All right, did everybody see that or is that me? How it all of a sudden like snapped that back against me? I don't know. That freaked me out. I added so much size. I could not have anything like that happen. Like right now, no. If this thing dumps straight back down, there are going to be so many cooked longs. Rightfully so, because it would make sense to still be holding. But that one freaked me out because I had such big size. Again, if this thing snaps down, oh my. But I think longs that are still holding. Again, that was a downsize to me, adding so much size. I lost all wiggle room. As soon as I saw that like come down red, I'm like, nope, nope. That is... Why did it have to do that? Why couldn't it just smoothly moved upwards? See, even little things like that on today, nothing works smoothly. But I mean, in all actuality, this is such not an impressive breakout. I really did think that if it could get through there, again, I'm not saying it gives us like an 80-point candle, but even this right here, on the breakout candle, all this putzing around, that's not what I was thinking. Just not what I was expecting or thinking at all. You know what I mean? Okay, Frank, stop talking from an... All right, Frank. Frank, dude, you're like a mini scalper, and you're making all these like fundamental claims. Since when do you care about the market being overpriced? Dude, you use like the 15-second time frame and take little scalps off the 21. What are you talking about? If you zoom out, you can see the top of the candle was a double top. I know. Probably true, Jim. But we kind of have this thing where, like in hindsight, you can find something of why the price bounced off from something. Like literally, it may be the 13.5 SMA, but like, or maybe, I don't know, who knows? Maybe that was like the Brazilian high point, or maybe that was, I don't know, the Tokyo low. You know, I mean, so I agree that it probably did, Jim. But like my point is, in hindsight analysis, you can always find something that the price bounced off of. Okay, Frank is just being obnoxiously obnoxious today. Actually, open season on Frank. Give him a timeout. I don't know why he decided to get so obnoxious today. Give Frank a timeout. Dude trades scalps off the 21 EMA and then making like overall market claims. Like what is going on right now? Yeah, was that the South Africa high? Yeah, exactly. No, Versace is fine now. Is crew dropping some more? Let's see. Where's oil? Oh, okay. Let's see. Good oil, good. Come on down, you dirtbag. Okay. No more war. They announced the end of the war? What? I don't think that's true. I would think that. Let me check the news real quick. No, I don't see anything about no more war. Hey, yoga? I mean, I don't know how to feel about that one. Like that's just that would be kind of like a big announcement that you just threw out there. I'm checking my phone. I would assume though if there was no more war, we would have seen a big spike here. Yeah, agreed, Jason. Trump said it's complete. Where? Where did he say that? I don't see anything. Why did the market not react? Okay, yoga, timeout. Mods, yoga just flat out lied to everybody. That's great. So yoga needs a timeout. We're doing house cleaning today. Like that'd be one of those very like bold-faced lies that are easy to identify as a bold-faced lie. All right, let's see. So I guess I didn't. I suppose I apparently I do need to say this. If you could refrain from bold-faced lies about like news things, that'd be appreciated. And if you don't, you'll at least be put in timeout. But yeah, I guess if you could try to hold back on just bold-faced news claim lies, that would be much appreciated. Yeah. If you could try to refrain from being a lying dog-faced pony soldier, that would be appreciated. Okay, verse ace. You're about to get it again by bringing it up. Move on. I'm going to try a long here. See if we can get a little bouncy bounce off this area. So, Iranian Air Force strikes came in response to the targeting of their Air Force strike. Deepu, I have a question. Well, I might have an answer. Why don't the gurus trade live? Well, I don't know. You would have to ask whoever you are considering a guru why they don't trade live. I cannot answer that question for them. That would be their question to answer. Okay, verse ace, timeout. Again, mod. She literally keeps talking about it when I just told her, just move on. Timeout, open season on verse ace. Hey, can you just move on from it? And then she keeps talking about it. That would definitely be timeout worthy. Come on, mods. What's going on with verse ace? You guys are slow. All right. Look at this piece of just... it broke out, I guess, enough, but I don't know. I don't know. It's pronounced verse ace, Clay. Yes, yeah, verse ace. That's what I'm saying. It's pronounced verse ace. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that I'm saying that right. Zooks is not sure why. Okay, Zooks, throw him in timeout. Open season on Zooks. You can spend the timeout just going back in time, Zooks, and looking at, maybe you could guess. Bunch of dents in here today. Geez, this guy blew a pro account today that he's had for a long time. I wonder why he's on edge today. Geez, I can't connect those dots. Huh. Yeah, Philly. I'm going with it, though. I'm not backing off it either, Philly. Still pronouncing it. No, I verse ace. Yeah, I got it. I appreciate you making sure I could say verse ace wrong, but I got it. All right, let's hop back at... Do I even need to keep silver up here anymore? I think silver I'm just going to delete out. I think silver, its time has come and gone. Oh my god. Oh my. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Look at this breakdown now. All right, yeah, she gone. She gone. It was nice knowing you, my former addiction. There we go. I would say addiction is officially broken on silver. She gone. Crude is oil. Yeah, crude oil. I mean, I don't want to say too much because if I'm about to get steamrolled here, that'd be rough. You're still trading silver? How? It's true, Todd. It is true. I was developing an emotional attachment to that thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. If this snaps back up, I could be hurt. Ooh. All right, I'm going to try it. Short here. If it comes back down. Trying to play the trend. Trying to play the bear flag. Okay? All right, now it's popping up a bit too much. All right, never mind on that one. Oil is a new silver. It is, yeah. It is in the sense of, like, kind of popularity, but it is not the same as silver in terms of movement. Silver was just in a class of its own. Is it not the name of the fashion designer that was... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Verse ace. I'm saying it right. Verse ace. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, the fashion designer verse ace. I got it. Thank you. I'm well aware of the fashion designer verse ace. You know what I heard that was crazy yesterday? Somebody tried telling me that Yoda was in Star Wars. I'm like, oh, what a dent. Yoda's in Star Wars. What a dent. Just like, yeah, I know. I know the fashion designer is verse ace. I get it. People say crazy things. Yoda's in Star Wars. Bunch of crazy people. We all know he was in Harry Potter, so let's just calm down. Calm down. It was just a joke, people. Yeah, Trek Wars, exactly. Yoda was in Battlestar. No, stop. Stop. He was not in Battlestar Galactic. I think I'm going to keep watching Oil. Ooh. Okay, there's nothing I could have worked with there. Nothing I could have worked with there, but maybe there's something else. All right, yeah. I think Oil is the best action right now. Yes. Yes, Dutch Chad. Yes, correct. Oh, I think I do that one all the time. Like, not even on purpose. It's Star Trek. Yeah, I definitely say Star Trek. Uh-oh. Let me check the when did this person's profile get started? If it was today, that might be an instant ban. Okay, it wasn't. She is nice. She's just I don't know, she's having a bad day. I think this is why people are beating you up, Clay Trader. Pronunciation, verse ace. Gotcha, Mark. Yes, that's what I've been saying. Verse ace. These same people are trying to tell me that Yoda's in Star Wars. I'm not going to fall for it. I get it. I know yeah. Wow. What a rollover. Again, there was nothing that I could work with. Yes, I was bearish biased, but solid green and then straight red for me and my setups and stuff. I didn't see anything there that I could have really worked with. It's pronounced verse ace. Yeah, I got it. Okay. For all that is good, and some of your sarcasm radars are so dented in. I'm aware, but I'm doing it because I know I'm actually rage baiting. I don't know. Hopefully, it's not making you upset. I know. But the more you tell me, the more I'm going to do it. My hint on that was saying the Yoda comment. Like, that was my hint that I'm also joking about the verse ace stuff. Holy smokes! Some of you don't have a. Goodness, you're like my kids that like their minds don't understand sarcasm yet. Oh my goodness. Woo! Good grief. Yes. I know there's no such thing as Versace. Who would ever say Versace? It's clearly Versace, you dents. But wait, Clay, no, it is Versace. Oh. Oh, my goodness. I mean, to be fair to all of you, I am a baboon. So, like, you're like, okay, this guy's a baboon. He admits to being a baboon. So, like, he clearly doesn't know. But at some point, like, my hint there was the Yoda comment. Wasn't Yoda in Star Wars? I don't know. No, you're a dented. Correct. I am. Oh, yeah. Did I just say baboon? That is correct. I am a dented baboon. That is a fair correction. Good grief. I love to see it. I love to see oil dropping. This is like very practical, real life stuff right now. But, yeah, I'm waiting for there's nothing I can do with it right now. I mean, I guess I can try to catch a knife on it, but that seems dangerous. Good. Now you guys are getting the joke. Now, poor Philly. Philly has been tracking that. Like, people just don't get it. I always thought Americans didn't get sarcasm. Clay proving my point. No, I'm an American. I understand sarcasm. But to be fair, you're also assuming that all these people are Americans, but it's not. That's actually one of the cool things about live streaming is people are here from around the world. So it's actually not it's not accurate necessarily to use this. No, I'll concede. I'm guessing the majority of people here are Americans, but not all of them. We still just dropping. Yeah, so there you go. Somebody's in Belgium. You're still holding it what long? You're holding oil long from where? I don't know. I think I just get short. It seems like all it does is go down now. The NQ long? Did this finally make a move? Oh, it did make a move. Good job, J-Bo. Or Jobo. Jobo. Thank you, Meek. I'm glad you're picking up on the sarcasm and enjoying it. We don't have sarcasm here in North Korea. Oh, yes. Definitely not. That got you back to break even? Good job. Right, I'm looking for a short. Looking for a short. I'm still definitely bearish biased. Okay, Versace. Just move on from it. Okay? Move on from it, and then it'll be good to go. Out. 194. Good job, Spencer. Well, I guess I'm assuming your out was like for profit, not a stop out. But either way, even if it was a stop out, still good job in the regard of being disciplined. Gucci? Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, that's Gucci. Clearly, that's Gucci. Like, who wouldn't know that that's Gucci? I try along here. Or is this? Two drones target a U.S. diplomatic facility near Baghdad, and they were intercepted and shot down. Gotcha. Holy, I am a juggler, long on oil here. Well, hopefully it works out for you. You're not going to have a whole lot. I mean, really, nobody's got a lot of wiggle room. This is movement here. Oil, yeah, this is crazy. I'm being crazy right now. Oil is getting burned today. Oh, I see what you did there. U.S. energy sector, the U.S. escorted an oil tanker through the Strait of Hormuz. Yep, I could see that being a sign of good news. Yeah, I think that's probably Iran's last kind of ace in their sleeve. I would think is kind of their potential control there. Are we about to get a bounce here? I'm about to get, let's see here. I like it. Okay, I'm in. There we go. So quick little scalpy scalp there. I don't even know what I was up. I don't know what that was at. 440 was it at? I think. So what was that? 140 bucks I made on that trade? All right, here we go. Maybe another one here. Let's go. I think I got to stop talking about it. But my oil baron streak. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to try it. If it wants to come down here and then just drop right through there without any double bottom at all on a candle like this, then I will take the lump like a man. All right, looking for the double bottom off of this pretty solid hammer here. Oh, is that 4? Okay, so what was that? 160 bucks on that trade? All right. All right, have a good one, CD. Well, if that's all it's going to drop, then, yeah, that'll be, I guess for now, never mind. Yeah, if you've not traded oil, I mean, obviously be careful, but it's It's a nice mover. It is a nice mover. It's now it's not silver level. Like if you're just looking to like instantly make thousands of dollars or blow an account, it's not that. It's not that. But it is a nice mover. So you definitely still have to proceed with caution. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, that could be nasty. But I'm going to keep watching oil for now. Maybe a short up around this area ish. Maybe kind of sorta. Yeah, oil is still tradable. I would call oil tradable. Whereas silver, at least SI, I mean, at its peak, it was untradeable. Tradable being defined as being able to at least manage risk somehow. But yeah, silver was pretty much, it was either, you're going to, and I'm not exaggerating if you didn't have any experience with silver, but it was like, you're going to be either up thousands or cooked account within a matter of moments. Like if somebody was like, yeah, I was in a 20-second silver trade. No, there's no, that's not true. There's no way you lasted 20 seconds in a silver trade without either cooking the account or getting thousands of dollars, which you took. Which, and again, I'm not exaggerating at all. Hey, Zach. Do you think silver and gold have same move? As in, if they move together the same, yeah, for the most part. For the most part, precious metals are going to move together. So, and that if that's how you're defining same move, then yeah. Generally speaking, they move the same. Ooh, okay, all right. Now this is something I could potentially work with here on the short side. The question is, do I still try that double bottom down there? I think so. I mean, this was an impressive candle. Doesn't mean that this bullish candle can't be wiped away, but I mean, I would find it hard to believe that the first time it goes down there, there's not at least a little bit of a bounce. Again, that's not guaranteed to happen, but I mean, the very first time, no bounce at all. It seems like not the probable thing that'll happen. 140 SPY long. Snarf. You better not be trading SPY. What are you doing? What are you doing, brother? Or do you just mean you're using SPI to help you trade futures? Day trading SPY, especially if you're like, well, no, I trade SPY options. That's even worse. There are more efficient ways to go about day trading. Exactly. Come on, brother. Oh, okay. You're trading futures. Good, snarf. I was about to give you a spank, snarf. Is this a short? I mean, I don't even know what the stop on this would be. Like that isn't. I think this would be like a 1,800 point stop. So yeah, be careful on oil. Be careful. Blew my TPT eval. Bummer. Well, you had a losing trade. It happens. So you had, I don't know what size account it was, but I'll just assume 50K. So you had a $102 losing trade. Whoa, hey, what is going on here with the oil? Cooking people right now. Yeah, change here. That's the other thing too. It's just like, not to mention so within the context of your comment there about you reading the charts better on TradeOvate compared to TradingView, and you're not paying extra, right? I'm assuming you're having to pay for TradingView, so you're reading candles better on a free platform. That's a good deal. Okay, so does this mean that MNQ is coming down right now? Let's see. If the premise holds true that when oil goes up, markets come down, let's see. Yep. All right, there we go. So the inverse correlation remains. Yeah, WaveLogic is probably, he's not, you might want to do the MCLK for the micros, but because I am a dented baboon on borderline tilt, I'm going with CL, brother. All right, I'm doing that. Don't even try to. All right, I'm going for a short right there. Red line short. I'm trying to go with the trend. So hopefully this is just, kind of just like a bear flag. Trying to play the top-ish part of this bear flag. Let's see what happens here. Again, going for a short at the red line. It was kind of this former support area. We have the 21 EMA, kind of a double whammy. How do you use the DOM? I don't. It's just for it's for other people that like to watch it. Which I may be replacing. I don't know. I'm starting to have shifting feelings. What are the reasons you prefer TradeOvate? Because TradeOvate is free, and I think TradeOvate's charts move smoother than TradingView's. No confirmation? What do you mean no confirmation? What do you mean? I don't think anybody watched it, Dom. Oh, people watch it all right. You just don't know, Zooks. You just don't know. Is that it? Is that the golden goose? Is that the golden goose short area? Yeah, I agree, Snarf Snarf. Agreed. Okay, here we go, maybe. Oh, no. No! How did you not film me? Fine. Okay, well, you're not helping me, Frank. It's coming across as very obnoxious and sarcastic. Can you make as many drawings as you can on TV? I think so. I'm not aware of there being any limitation. If you have a short on MNQ and a long on CL, is that considered a counter position? I don't think so. Okay, looking for a short here at the red line. Well, never mind on that short as it comes up still. All right. Back to the drawing board. You cannot hedge. Yeah, I really don't know how that would work if you're, like you said, getting long on oil and getting short on the Nasdaq, for example. I don't know how they would view that. So I'm not even. I don't want to lead you astray. So I would say reach out directly, go straight to the horse's mouth on that one. That's such an attractive setup. Man, oil come on, come back down, oil. I was short in gold and long in NQ, lost accounts. Okay. Short, according to Pickles there, you might be playing with fire. So this is still, oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh, good grief. That is some longs just got cooked there. Holy smokes. What a nasty pullback that was. Slow and methodical, and then whoosh. Woo! Goodness. UN Secretary why deleted his post on X and or his... So I guess that would make sense then. So I assume that means oil is still continuing to bounce here. Yep. What's gold doing? Anything with the how's gold don't care anymore right now. Gold just chopping away. Nasdaq and oil seem to be the hot trades right now. Yeah, exactly. Switching between. All right, we are approaching the 50 period here. So maybe a bounce, maybe kind of sorta. That assumes that the market is going to care about that area. I don't know. Going long right here is kind of scary. Going short is also scary because that feels like a total chase. So this is, again, still though at the 5 minute, we do have that 50 period. Maybe we get the bounce, but just the way it looks on the 2 minute is very spooky. All right, I'm going to try to get a little fancy for my britches here. I'm going to try along with the green line. Mainly based off of looking for a bounce off of that 5 minute 50 period set moving average, which right now... Okay, I am in. Go, 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 go. Come on. I am trying to catch a knife. All right, there we go. A little bit of a scalp on that one. I was cracking walnuts. But it worked out for the scalp. What? This is probably where it V-shaped straight back up, right? Think about the history of today's live stream. I'm constantly waiting to get moves in my favor and to have them keep moving. So I keep passing by on the scalps. Here I finally took the scalp. Watch this thing V-shape straight back up. And then you will watch somebody lose their mind on live stream. So yes, I'm sure many of you are now rooting for this thing to go straight back up. How much should I take from that? I don't know. You'd have to look at what that number was at beforehand and what it is now. Amazon is blocking Perplexity's AI shopping agent. So Ty, like what? You clearly have a very bearish bias against AI. You're always looking for like those nude headlines where you can take a stab at AI. So like, what's your angle? Like are you short like AI type things or like what? You definitely have like a negative thing towards AI. So like what like walk me through where's that's coming from. On your realized P&L, the red, yes. This is all the same account. These are just the different contracts that I've traded. These are NQ trades, MNQ, and then this is CL for oil, since I'm an oil baron. Okay, yeah, so you have like, are you short like things than the AI sector? You should have held longer, Clay, since the market is very bullish today. Okay, I can't tell if that's rage bait or no. I don't think that one would have worked out anyways, because I think that one move down right there would have taken me out. If you're watching how I played these, I wasn't giving them a whole lot of room. I just needed one to kind of move smoothly. And this right here where it pulled back, again, maybe I would have weathered that storm, but I don't know, right there might have been my bump in the road. I was late today. Why did you change the grid box background? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, Krim. I got out with $20. Okay, man. I mean, that trade was a terrible trade. I mean, hopefully you're aware that that was a terrible trade. But to your point, it sounds like it was just a big experiment. So, but hopefully you're not walking away thinking like you discovered something. Right here. That's where you see what time frame I'm on. All right, let's hop back over and see where oil is. Ooh, come on, oil. Come back down, you dirty rat. I'm watching this trend line. Don't you think I forgot about you, trend line. Oh, I'm watching you, boy. I'll go ahead and get rid of that one for now. All right, let's hop back to MNQ. Yeah, exactly, right here. Whoops. Right there. Fought back from 2,500 down. Oh, man. Yeah, oil bailed you out, huh? Yeah, I'm too sketched out to try anything short right now on MNQ because right now the 5 minute you can see we have the 50 period right there, that purple line. Doesn't mean that it'll produce a bounce, but it does mean that it's close enough for me to not be interested. Right, a couple of oil, a lot of oil here. A lot of oil barons in Iowa. Today has been such a blur. I have no idea. I'm like in a world of rainbows and butterflies and Sour Patch Kids right now. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life right now. Does anybody else have one of those, what am I doing with my life type of days? Give me a 5 if you're having one of those, what am I doing with my life type of days? Anybody else, or is it just me? Where I'm questioning life choices. How did I get here? Okay. Dassner, EBAM, Trucking, Kevin, Zooks, Jay, Pickles, Evil. All right, at least there's a few of us that are questioning life decisions. You know, how did I get here? Top. All right. Well, there's at least like 12 of us. All these other people, I guess they have their lives figured out. So good for them. I'm happy for them. Only one way out. Double your position. Do it, Zooks. Do it. I'm glad to wake up every morning. That is true. I forget who said it, but we are all technically, if we woke up this morning, which I'm assuming everybody that's here woke up this morning, it's already a green day. If you woke up this morning, it's already a green day. That is actually a very, I can't remember who said that. But if somebody said that, I'm like, you know what, that is a great perspective. So I'm borrowing the phrase. Okay, oil. All right, is oil finally running out of steam here? It's good not to wake. That's true. Yeah, you don't want to wake up dead. I think Green Day said that. They could have. It makes sense. Are there any news pushing oil back up? No, I think a lot of it's just technical right now. Just supply and demand. Just the market at work right now. Well, pro gamer, I am in a prop firm. So when you sign up for the prop firm and then select Tradeovate, part of the fee that you pay to the prop firm to buy the account includes live data part of it. So no, you do not have to, assuming you go through the prop firm, assuming you're using Take Profit Trader, who I use and recommend, then no, you do not have to pay anything to Tradeovate. NQ running the opposite of oil. Yeah, we were just discussing that a couple minutes ago. Life is precious. Enjoy with friends and family. Agreed. But in defense of us all, in defense of it all, it is a little easier to enjoy friends and family when you have time for friends and family. And a great way to have time for friends and family so that you can enjoy friends and family is to make money. So, yes. In defense of us all being here. Nobody, and I realize you're not saying this either, Dean, but I don't think anybody here is like, it's all about the money. No, it's not all about the money. It's about the time so that we can have time to spend with friends and family. But we gotta have some money to have some free time. So you're sandbagging. I don't know what that means. Clay, please try a trade on RTY. I will respectfully pass. I'm already watching enough things as it is. I feel like I'm back in my stock days getting twisted in a million different directions because I'm watching gold, NASDAQ, and now oil. So I'm not looking to add something else. This is futures. One of the greatest things about futures is how you don't have to scan or you don't have to have your focus torn in a million directions because you can just watch the same thing every day. So no, I'll respectfully pass. No, I'm done with silver. Silver got deleted out of the top today. Today was the official breakout. Did I say breakout? I meant break up. Treasury note news? What was the news? I thought the auctions... Oh, are you saying the auction's coming up? Oh, wait, I thought aren't the auctions at 1? Or are they at 2? Eastern. Low demand for them? No, I understand some people are probably like, oh boy, look at this bull pennant. And you're not wrong. It is a bull pennant. You're not wrong. My hesitation is this bull pennant is occurring in a massive downtrend. So is this bull pennant actually going to succeed or fail? Now, if this bull pennant was happening in a beautiful uptrend, well then I can see people being very bullish. But like right now, again, I'm not going to say you're wrong for being bullish because it is a bull pennant. but it's not like a beautiful setup because of the trend. The trend is muddying the waters. Why is he taking it out on me? I didn't click the button. Okay, verse ace, timeout again. Once again, bringing it up. She just cannot let it go. That is why, because you're not letting anything go. That is your problem, verse ace. No, for more than 10 seconds. Huh? There we go. There's power in just letting stuff go. There really is. There's power in it. You know, don't hold a grudge. There's wisdom in that. The world ended. Tell everyone now. Okay, young bones. Thank you for telling us, brother. We appreciate your time. Enter oil now. Stop. All right. Hey, thank you, Morningstar. I appreciate you mapping out an actual trade plan in real time. Good stuff. Isn't there a Disney song about letting it go? There is. There is. Versace should watch that movie. Goodness. I don't even remember why she got the first time out. Because I genuinely have let it go. Like, I'm over it. Who cares? I'm not upset about it. I'm not holding a grudge, whatever was said. But right now, it's literally, she keeps bringing it up. Whatever. And I don't even remember what it was. That's the funny, like, sad thing. Yeah, just let it go. Oil is hour by hour news dependent. I mean, I don't know. At this point in time, I'd say oil is like minute by minute dependent. Yeah, from my understanding is there was a tweet that was made and then unmade, deleted. Is Versace actually a woman? Yeah, so she says. I think so. If it's not at this point with our history, she's been around a while, then we have a very mentally disturbed dude. All right, it's coming down to that trend line. I've been talking about it here on oil. I'm watching it. I'm also keeping an eye on MNQ. But oil is just moving nice. So I guess I have more so the preference towards oil today, but he is a guy. Dang. Anthony and Versace I thought were friends. Now he's woo, savage. All right off the tread line. I'm thinking about it for the short. If I see this thing pop up and come back down, I will take a swing at it. But it's first got to pop up a bit. Yes. Thank you, everybody that's posted about the oil tweet and then the tweet being removed. We're aware now. Thank you, though. I would like a real breakout after the fake breakout, please. Breakout or breakdown? Are you playing oil, Brian? Okay, here we go. Got the pop up. Now let's see if it wants to come back down. Okay, if that red line turns blue, I'm taking a swing at it. I'm gonna take a swing at it. Our spokesman denies an oil ship was escorted by the U.S. Army through the Strait of Hormuz. Well, seems like their denial is accurate, given the one dude deleted his tweet. Again, looking to get short at the blue line. I'm in with a terrible fill. Come on. Come on down, Treadline. Get out of the way. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Beautiful candle here. I'm having flashbacks of yesterday though. I'm adding to the winner here at that red line. If it comes down, I will add to it. Could not have asked for a better candle at this trend line. And if it just comes right back up through, then whatever. I'm over it. So there's my line in the sand. This is a breakdown or get out. And right now it's not look like I got suckered in again. But I'm trying to trust it. Yesterday, I can't let recency effect affect me. This is a isolated different trade. Again, I will look to add to a winner. My entry is the blue line, and I'm looking to add at the red line, which means technically I'll be in the green when I add some more. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Maybe. Come on. Let me add. Let's go. Look at this candle. Come on. Oh my, 2 in a row. Like, what are we doing here, folks? Come on. Come on. Keep coming down now. Come on. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing on oil. I've never added to oil. So, yeah. I didn't know if it snapped back into me with 2. Like, how painful that be. I don't know. But there we go. Worked out nice. If I was doing the micros, I'd still be in. Hey, David, can you not do all caps? Clay, sometimes it seems like we might win more if we place our trades in the opposite direction that we think we might go. Do you agree? Yeah, some days it's like that. Yeah. Yes, on a bad day where it seems like you can do nothing right, yes, just do the opposite of what you think. But oddly enough, when you do that, you'll all of a sudden, it almost like goes in the other direction. How did I get that right at 1,000 too? That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, I like that. That just looks good. I still have an open order. Holy crap. Who are you? Who are you? Go Hawks. Thank you, Go Hawks. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Top was actually said that too. Thank you, Top. You also noticed. Ooh, that could have been bad. Do you see how easy it is, folks, to forget about orders? Holy smokes. That could have been bad. See, even that, though, what is this nonsense? This was such a good setup, and it still is. It still may go, but like, trend line broken, 2 beautiful candles, and then that's all it budges? Like, really? I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. So, yeah, usually I do that too, Ty. But it's for some reason I forgot to come up here and click. Didn't I ban you? Carrillo83. Is this like a second name you're here under? Okay. There's another name that was very similar to yours, but okay, right now. Like if this candle okay, we still got again that timer right there tells us when this candle will stop moving around. So because this is a 2-minute time frame, this will move around for 2 minutes. That's what that clock is watching. Okay, then I apologize. I have you mixed up with somebody else that did get banned earlier. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, yeah, I apologize. You had a similar name. Okay, you never offended me. If anything, I'm looking out for you. Meaning you sounded like a clown earlier. Like, believe it or not, there it goes. Believe it or not, I'm trying to, when people show up like, man, the price is going there. I'm like, okay, don't talk like that because you just now open the doors to become an absolute mockery when everybody's just like, look at this guy. So that's actually what I'm preventing or trying to prevent so I'm not offended by any of that. I'm just trying to help you out to not look like a clown. Because I've been around a while and I understand when you're new to the market, you don't quite know how to phrase things to kind of just talk the lingo. But I appreciate your concern of offending me. All right, let's see. Oil. I'm sorry, not this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, gold. Now gold's getting into the action. What's going on here, boy? Woo! All right, gold's like, hey, don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. I don't think it's necessarily tradable for me, but for you gold aficionados, I don't know. Maybe that's something you can work with. You want action trade feeders? I can only imagine the spread on those. Like, there's no way that can be actually, like, I don't know. New low of day on oil soon? I don't know. I mean, I certainly wouldn't complain if that happens. It's got a long way to drop, though. But this is my trading summarized. I cannot quite time it up. This candle right here is what I thought had a very credible, chance of happening after the trend line was broken, after these 2 failed bounces. But all I got was right there. And then it snapped back up, which, even if I had multiple trying to scale out, that would have taken me out. And then there's the bigger move right there. So it's just like that trade kind of summarizes things where it's not like I can't find winning trades. It's just I can't time up and get kind of the more so payday. Even today on the ones where I did get the payday, like what was it? This one. Here. I great entry point to toot my own horn. Got it in short here, and then I had like a target, some targets down here. It went down there, basically got within a tick of my target and then came back up and then took me out. So it was a green trade, but just didn't get, it's just, I don't know. My timing has been off. I guess that's really the best way to put it. Take what the market gives. Base hits add up. Yeah, but so do home runs. And you can't hit a home run if you stop on first base every single time. Again, I have nothing against base hits. I'm a big believer in base hits. But like, if a setup is really good, then I would argue taking the base hit is shortchanging yourself. And also, strictly base hits is a great way to have a 90% win rate and then still not make money. We can say that with near certainty that 7 vessels, including 4 tankers and 3 block carriers, have crossed the Strait of Hormuz. Who is Kepler Data? Is that an oil-like tracking firm? Who are they? Yes. Yes, what? Okay, coming down, coming. So does this mean oil is now going up again? Does a correlation exist? It does exist still. Oh, boy. Oh, that could be a short right there, boy. Short there, stop above here. I might have to take that. If it can pop up here. They saw the Greek tanker made it through. Oil market will go up more. I have no idea. I'm just trying to trade on I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in the next 2 minutes. Prabesh. So yeah, you're asking the wrong guy if you're asking for some sort of like macro fundamental type prediction. I have no idea, man. I'm just a day trader. I'm trying to figure out where oil wants to go in the next 5-10 minutes, brother. You're asking the wrong guy. Because I don't want to take advantage of slippage. I'll you know, full transparency. Okay, let me just see if some of you can read my mind. I'm really struggling to take another oil trade. Why do you think that is? Why do you think I'm struggling to take another oil trade? Let's see. I'll tell you why. It's a really pathetic reason, but why do you think? XCN, crypto looking nice. Funny guy, type ABC real quick. Yes, okay, yes. I'm scared to take another trade. The question, Zooks, is why? Look how nice. Look how nice the $1,000 looks. Just look at all those nice zeros. It's clean. It looks good. No, not only because it's green, it's just that nice 1,000. Nice clean. Again, that's a terrible reason. I'm just saying that's my mind at times. No, 1,000 looks better. Yeah, 500 also a nice clean number. All right, like I said, I don't know. Yeah, so 49 short, stop right over there, like 74. Yeah, that's still like almost a $350 stop. MNQ is right at that 50 period simple moving average. Yeah, right. Yes, I'm thinking this is resistance potentially, hence me thinking about a short right there. Correct. I tend to try to short at things that I think are resistance. Yeah, Junior, you're barking up the right tree. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that one, Todd, but that does have a nice little story to it. I'm batting 1,000 so far in oil, and I'm up 1,000. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I'll just paper trade it. I would not be. Nope, still will not be filled. I want to see this hit 81.50, and then I can say that I'm in for sure. Okay, I'm in. And then 70, if this hits now 76, I'd be out. Uh-oh. Right? Is that where I would have been? Yeah. Okay, if that number hit 76, it would have been a losing trade. Okay. I'd be surviving so far. I'd be cracking some walnuts. I don't know what I want to happen. I kind of want it to turn out to a losing trade because that'll make me look smart for not taking it, trusting the instincts. But at the same time, for comedic value, it'd be kind of funny if this would have worked out perfectly. Oh no! Remember, I would have gotten in at 49. Uh-oh. The lower this goes, oh goodness. Well, let me ask this: did anybody here take the trade? Give me a 2 if you took it. You, Matty Futures, I'd want to be you. Another YouTube channel says the reason for this chaos is that the story keeps changing. Well, that's yes, correct. And that is what the financial markets are, an ever-changing story. Yes, that is to be fair, that is the right answer. But I mean, that's also are they also there saying the grass is green and the sky is blue and water's wet? All right, well, if you're in that, good job for taking the trade. It seems so obvious now. It seems so obvious. I really don't care. At this point, let's just not talk about the whether or not the oil tankers have gone through. The chart will tell us what the market thinks of all this stuff. That's why I like charts. Oh my goodness. Well, congrats if you took that trade. That's a really nice. Oh, what is? Huh? Whoa! Hey! Okay. What's going on here? Everybody, stay calm. Okay, shorts. You had. Hopefully, you had. Oh my good. What? Okay, this is news right here. Something came out news-wise. This is definitely a news-produced event. Yep. Yeah, any shorts that and slippage might have got people too. Those things started to make big jumps. Oh my goodness! Just look at the spread. Oh, good grief! Oil ship was attacked in the Strait. Can we get confirmation? Oh my! Look at okay, and then so as oil goes up, this is dropping. Good job, Philly. Congrats. Okay, Zooks removed his message, so Zooks is just saying. Did you just say that out of nowhere, Zooks? All right, so now anybody that chased on the short side is officially, let's see, I don't know if that's official. 25. Depending on size, they may be hanging in there, but any sort of big size, they're officially cooked. No, I delete all my messages. Why? Is this thing about to... Iran is putting mines in the strait. That sounds like that sounds like that would make sense. This is what irritates me about Trump. We've destroyed their military. There's nothing left. Then who are these people putting mines in the strait? Clay, the guy talks in hyperbolic language all the time. I know. But these are the times where it's super obnoxious. There is no Navy. Yet now then who? Are these mines popping up randomly? Like dude doesn't have to exaggerate everything. Wow. And oil is... Oh, look at that. Right off the 200 period moving average. Bless charts hearts. I love it. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty crazy action. This is I mean, you're either going to get paid very, very nicely. Well, no, I take that back. This distance here is still 20 points. So that's nothing too... I mean, it's crazy, but it's not like this distance, like it's been some days, could be 50 points. What's the news? Supposedly that the Iran is now putting mines out in the strait. And gold also getting in on it. See if we can get it. Whoa, hey! Oh my goodness. I just cracked a walnut. I was about to press the buy button right there. I'm like, all right, VWAP, maybe a bounce. Holy smokes. That was the best decision I made all day. I probably should not admit that because it makes me look like an idiot, but we all know I'm an idiot anyways. But yes, I was true. The reaction came because I was so close to like, okay, it's at VWAP. Maybe it bounces again. And then we just witnessed that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need this real quick. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yep, we got that. Cousin Judd. What is a buffoon? I don't know. You'll have to look that up. Holy smokes. Okay, gold is actually a lot more crazy, right? So is oil still going? Oh my. Straight up. Is it halted? Or is it free? All right, this is not moving. Did the oil market just get halted? On purpose, or is this just like a glitch? Yes, what? You've got to be specific in the chat, please. Okay, because of a circuit breaker? Okay, volatility halt. Okay, so not like a glitch. This was meant. All right. Well, That's scary. I guess longs are hoping maybe they get a get. I don't know. I'm not even pretending like I've ever seen an oil halt before, so I don't know how this works. Will it open right back up where it stopped? How is that not illegal? I am not against halts on indices or like things like this. Individual stocks, yeah, I don't think those should be halted. But yeah, indices, emotions can cause people to do really dumb things. So I do think halts are okay to let, in this situation, let the news get flushed out. I'm long in oil. What do? I wish I could tell you. I don't know how this works. Oil halted yesterday too. Okay, so top, when it unhalted, did it open at its where it closed, or did it like gap? I'm assuming there's going to be a gap, but that is okay. We're open, kind of, and there was a gap down, which just cooked off. That's so dirty. That's so dirty. Imagine longs right there, and then they get this gap down here. Oh, that's dirty to the longs. So many just got cooked. Zach, that is crazy. Zach was looking good, and then just like that, cooked. Unbelievable. It makes you think it's corrupt. Yeah, exact. It's not. I do agree overall with trading halts on, like I said, overall markets or, in the, the futures market here. But I will say this. What I do not agree with, and which is certainly, there's got to be some answer, is it should reopen right where it left off. But that's me. I don't know. Maybe that's not possible. I'm not sure. And listen, at the end of the day, this is why my argument has always been about why prop firms were great. Can you imagine people with their own funds that were long right there, and then they had just got stuck? That's thousands and thousands of dollars of their own money gone. They disabled your account just because of that halt? No, like, Carlos, this movement here is bonkers. Like, I mean, it doesn't look like it was that big of a gap down, but the way the points add up on oil, that was enough. Ooh, right off of the previous session close. All right. Is that a stupid rule, though, Carlos? Is it? Really think about that question. Is it a stupid rule? Hey, you're not allowed to trade during massive news announcements. It's almost like they're forcing you to not be a degenerate gambler. So with all due respect, Carlos, I 100% disagree that a rule where you can't just act like a degenerate gambler, roll the dice, is a bad thing. Not to mention, that rule only is, for take profit trader at least, on a big news release, you cannot be in a position 1 minute before it, when it's announced, and then 1 minute after. So there's 3 minutes that you're not allowed to trade the news. 3 minutes. I think you'll be okay, brother. I don't know what's better to keep an eye on. Gold is holy. Okay, there. Good grief. All right, here we go. Kind of sort of want to short right here on gold, but Where can I find out if news is coming out? You'll want to Google economic calendar. Although all this news that's happening right now is not like scheduled news. This is just almost treating like there's like bombs and missiles and stuff flying. So yes, as traders, we are all playing with fire when from a macro standpoint, we should all be aware that at any point one of these news events could develop. which again is why I would say this is just the beauty of prop firms. It just is. Like, it's not fun. The people that got accounts cooked, yes, that's not fun. But imagine people in their own, like, cash accounts, and they're getting in these positions. There are people right now in the world that are crying. There's zero doubt in my mind that there are at least 7 people in this world that are shedding tears right now because they were on the wrong side of some of this action. Wipe out all, yeah, yep. The chart's acting goofy. Look, it's not moving, it is moving. This is all a little goofy right now. Imagine being in a short. Yep. That's what I mean. Well, Clay, that's what stop losses are for. Yeah, but on those sorts of movements. Oh, wait, you said on oil. Like these sorts of movements here, and we had some people that were short. Like I said, hopefully, that was plenty of room to scalp out for a short side of thing. But even with a stop, I mean, man, the slippage can get you. Oh, yeah. People that were short right there, I mean, Merry Christmas to them. Yeah, these would all be losing trades for me right now because I'd be like, okay, maybe look. Well, then again, I don't know if I would have even seen anything to take a short on. But I have no idea. This is all news driven right now. So is this going to, V-shape right back up? That could very well be. Because maybe if this was some sort of overreaction and then it's going to go kind of right back to where it was and then start to putz around. Well, I mean, from a short standpoint, even if it goes up here and starts to putz around, that's a big difference, enough to punch you in the face. I am short and still holding. Do you still rent out your backhoe? You have me confused with somebody else, brother. Where's your stop at, Boozak? Oh, Boozak, I don't give a stop. And you're trading with your own money? You're not doing a prop firm? I'm so confused. I recognize your name. And I would have thought you're well aware of day trading futures in a prop account. You don't have a stop and you're currently down $10,000. I am thinking of switching to prop firm soon. You're still thinking about it as you're sitting here with a puckered butthole because you're down $10,000. What are you doing? I feel bad for the guy, but like, you've heard me lecture. Like, I recognize your name. You've been here for what, at least 2 weeks now? And you still are like, nah, I'm going to keep using my own money. And now you're down $10,000, potentially with even losing more and with no stop loss. What is going on? This can't be real. You're lying. Years ago, you mentioned getting multiple income streams and you bought some equipment. No. I mean, I thought about that at one point, but no, I never actually did buy any equipment. Well, it's almost coming back. That is so not the point here. He must be trolling. I don't think so, though. I recognize the name. I don't think he's trolling. It's just, I don't know. The world is a crazy place at times. So since you're not using a stop loss, I guess what? It's either, so if this thing goes back up, how much are you going to lose? Like your entire account? It sounds like. How much is in your account? What are the 2 best prop firms? Well, it's not about the 2 best. If you're a beginner to the prop firm space, take Profit Trader. 300,000. Okay, I don't know what to believe of this anymore now. I don't know if this guy's pulling our legs or not. Yeah, so Jim Marino, I use I recommend Take Profit Trader. And if you do want to support the stream and get the current deal, which is 40% off and then no activation, code Clay, all caps, is how that'll lock in. It needs to go to 100. Yeah, I don't know if this is all, if he's pulling her leg or not. If you don't use stops in real money, you just have to trade tiny size and don't over leverage. Well, yeah, but what happens if the thing never comes down? Yeah, we talk about prop firms all the time, Frank. Yeah, just really, I guess just ask about them in the chat room. Should I just get out here and take a loss? Gonna wait it out. So in other words, you're not really asking. All I know is that you are at the mercy right now of a bull flag. And this is the question you have to face. If this bull flag delivers, that loss, who knows? $20, $30, $40,000, I don't know. If the bull flag here fails, then you should be okay. So that is, I think at this end of the day, you're hoping this bull flag fails. That's ultimately what you're at the mercy of the bull flag. Either way, let me put it this way. If you, and I hope you escape with a break even. But if you are continuing to go and behave as you're behaving right now, then I don't know what to tell you. I usually do well, but every once, okay, so you are just on a crash course. One day erases months of gains. Yes. Yes. So you're one of these people with a 90% win rate, but yet you're like break even or barely making money, or you still lose money. To be fair, he's not in futures. He's USO. Yeah, it seems like the market is just kind of trying to figure out what exactly is going on with this news. Should I reverse position? Maybe. I think you need to figure out what you're doing. But I'm not trying to be a jerk, but like with all due respect, I'm not sure you even really care about what we have to say. Because like you've heard me talk about for what? You've been here at least, 3 weeks now? You've heard me for 3 weeks talk about day trading futures in a prop firm, and you didn't listen. So like, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, but like hopefully you can see where I'm coming from when I say, who cares? Like, why are you asking me? You're not going to listen anyways. You haven't listened for the past 3 weeks. I'm still not seeing the news that drove all this. Yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. If this is coming down, does that mean oil's starting to creep back up? Yep. All right. What's USO doing? There it goes. All right, well. I'm a little hesitant too with as much as I love charts. I have zero problem in also saying, yeah, well, charts do tend to go out the window on news events and stuff like that. So you cannot request a payout right now. Or you have to wait for the. Well, are you with Take Profit Trader? Let's start there. Hey, old Wolf Forge. I don't know. Let's check this guy's profile. I think he's pulling our leg. Let's see. No, 2019. Okay. I don't know. If you are a troll, Buzak, I guess I'll give credit where credit's due. You are hard to nail down. How are the it doesn't it doesn't matter, Change here. I have not deserved to ask for likes today, Change here. That's irrelevant. I don't deserve likes today. This has been an absolute clown fiesta. Okay, you're with Take Profit Trader. You have to wait for the end of the day to upload. Because technically speaking, Artsy, like you're not like you could take more trades. So yeah, you'll be able to request the payout, I don't know, tonight. I'm guessing maybe 6 p.m. Eastern. Buzak is a paper trader who is gambling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't he's got maybe some of you it's black and white if he's a troll or not, but I admit I'm not sure if he is or not. I mean, with the correlation the way that it is, you can look at it you can look at it either way. Either the Nasdaq needs to go up, which will cause oil to go down. Well, that's not the right way because it's not. So if you want the Nasdaq to get the breakout here, then you could equally watch oil and cheer for oil to get the break to the downside. Oil is definitely driving everything right now. If you are short on MNQ and want this to break to the downside, then you would be watching oil and rooting for a break to the upside. No, just lock in some pay. I don't know. I don't know your strategy, but just I am on team. If I'm owed money, I will take the money, Arts. That's what I'll say. How you want to go about the whole payout thing, everybody's different. But I am on team. I'm not looking to build a buffer. I'll take the money. So that is ultimately why I'm watching oil right now, because the direction of oil is odds on probably going to dictate what the Nasdaq does. Hi, I just logged on. It looks like some tricky price action. Yeah, you just missed some fireworks, that's for sure. Hey, Peter. No, you can't quite request at 5 p.m. Their back end at least doesn't update that fast, Ty. What a day. Well, it's been a clown fiesta. I don't know what's going on. It's been a wild ride. I'll just say that. But if you do enjoy the stream, if you want to help support it, as it's completely viewer supported, there are no sponsorships, nothing like that. Maybe someday. But if you want to help support the stream, code Clay with any of these prop firms, all caps. I recommend Take Profit Trader, especially if you're a beginner just getting started in the world of prop firms. Take Profit Trader is great because of their clean set of rules. But if you get more experience and want to build an empire, then not only do I think you should be using Take Profit Trader, but there are some other choices here. But at the end of the day, if you do want to help support the stream, code Clay, all caps, is how you can ensure that the stream will continue. So that is all I have today. Clown Fiesta, crazy, crazy day. Some historic, we witnessed an oil halt together. But on your way out, if you want to hit that like button, that would be great. If you're not yet a subscriber, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. I will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. But wild, wild ride today. If you cooked an account or two, I hear ya. I also cooked an account. So, but yeah, wild day. So thank you for being here, everybody. Code Clay, all caps. Feed some hungry kids. Use code Clay. Take care. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.